My cute boy. Hi, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. Good morning, Kristen. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Deb. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, Casey. Please make sure you guys share this. Start tagging your friends and family. Alert them that we are finally live this morning. Good morning, Pauline. Hi, Lori. We are a little bit later than usual today because today was our quarterly brevecto, so our flea prevention. Hi, Karen. Hi, Chad. Hi, Shelly. Good morning, Dawn. So I'm here with Jinx, our beautiful 22-year-old black leopard. Or is he 23 now? Gosh, how do I keep up anymore, you guys? He just turned a new age in January. Of course, that's an estimation because a lot of times when you rescue exotic animals like this, their previous owners don't have a lot of truthful information about them. So we are just watching Jinx take his bath after breakfast, and breakfast had flea medication. So made it to the finish line for center route. Front route was just finishing up, and Aaron and Afton are down to their last couple of big cats. Good morning, Chloe. Hi, Jinx Jinx. Good morning, Anne. Again, thank you guys for sharing this, tagging each other. We just got started. If you guys haven't seen the post that Deb made about how to make Big Cat Rescue part of your favorites list so that you always see our stuff first, you can definitely do that. Hi, Suzanne. I don't know if anybody saw this on one of Winter's nest cams, but she decided to climb to the very top corner. Uh-oh, he's like, okay. Show's over if he goes in that den. Jinx turned 23, okay. I was like, I feel like I'm lagging. I'm in denial to let him turn another year older, even though we celebrated him in January. All right, that show's over. So, I forget what I was just saying too. As soon as he got up and was like leaving, I'm like, oh no, now where do I go? I know exactly where I'm gonna go. Have to go around. Here we go. I'm gonna go see Cyrus. I don't think we've seen Cyrus yet this week. I know that people have to keep adjusting their notifications as well. I know it happened recently to Deb. There's Mr. Manny. But it actually happened to me. I've been checking them regularly just to be like, how often does this fall off? And the entire sanctuary switched from AT&T to T-Mobile, literally effective this morning. So that was another part of my delay today, making sure everything switched over. And we did that in an effort to see if the quality of the Facebook Lives are any better. I know previously I had some days where they were crystal clear and awesome looking, and then other days not so much. They cut in and out all the time. So we'll see if it was all worth it. Here's my guy. Here's my guy. Buddy. Hi, handsome. You're very drooly. You're so drooly this morning. Hi. He's like, I really want more breakfast. He had to get the flea meds. I know. Oh yes, I was talking about Winter. So Winter Bobcat decided to climb up into the top corner of her enclosure and start trying to chew on the shade cloth, which is a huge no-no for somebody who's totally broken. And we don't fully know what's going on with her. Winter Bobcat was the very first bobcat that the FWC has ever gotten a sample from a live animal, so we just don't know. We don't have a whole lot to compare it to at this point, but hopefully at least she'll be able to help others in the future potentially. But she's still pretty wobbly, still a little lame and wobbly in the back end, but she is eating and getting around really well, clearly well enough to climb to the top of the enclosure and start chewing on the shade cloth. So I had to tattle on her to Jamie. So I don't know what we're gonna do about these crazy bobs. And then you've got Val inside the rehab hospital completely eating the windowsills, just shredding them and chewing on them, and they've had to replace windowsills with metal. Now she's doing it to the other one. I believe we may be starting her surgery process as early as next week, so stay tuned for all of that. And a huge thank you to everybody who has donated towards Val, whether it's been here on our Facebook Lives or I started a fundraiser over on Instagram, and I was totally blown away that it's raised over $2,000 for her. So that's incredible. It's just a drop in the bucket, unfortunately, as to how expensive it's going to be to get her all fixed up and rehab her, but it's a really amazing start.
Did something get on those leaves that's just so interesting? Hi. I mean, no, it's gonna be hot enough today for you to definitely need a sickle. We're definitely gonna need a sickle. You're all worked up about breakfast.
Yeah, it's already very, very hot here today. It's gonna definitely be in the mid to upper 80s. We've been breaking records again. We went from the coldest records that we've ever had to now the hottest records that we have had in a very long time, so.
Well, okay. Guess we're just going all the way over here. Where are you going, my love? As soon as this live is over, I'm gonna bring you a sickle. Okay? Yeah, as soon as it's over. I'll head that direction even. Okay? Get some water, bub. I know. What a good boy. What a good boy.
Alright, Mr. Cyrus, I do not see a chaos. I think she's probably in this den right here. To my knowledge, I don't know that we're going to be moving any cats today, but I know that they are very, very close with getting the enclosure done for Simba Tiger to move next door to Kali. Then it'll probably be a couple more weeks to get his current enclosure ready for Jasmine to come home from vacation. I also know that the enclosure next door to Alethea out in Outback, which I think that's where we might end today. I'm gonna go towards the front. We'll check in with Smalls. Haven't seen her much this week. And then we're gonna check in on Moses, because apparently Moses had an incident yesterday. So Moses is in his early 20s. He's lived pretty much his whole life here at Big Cat Rescue. He was dumped at our front gate many, many years ago. And he has lived with Bailey for a very long time. They occasionally will have a spat from time to time, not very often. They all kind of do it. So we are not sure if she potentially might have bit his paw or if there's something else going on there. But sweet Moses was limping quite a bit yesterday. He actually looks far better today, but we're keeping a close eye on it, and as of right now they are separated. which was probably for the best anyway, because with flea medication, you have to separate them because they get different doses. He's bigger than she is. There's a Zuzu, Deja Vu, up on the platform like he was last time I showed him. And as a little verbal update for Mr. Running Bear, so far today he has not wanted to come out to eat. I don't know if he's been around long enough to know today was a flea med day and he's like, no thank you, or if it's just his continual decision to be a pretty picky eater. So I know they're not going to stop trying to get him to eat breakfast, so I'm not going to go too close to that. There she is. Hi honey, I told you I would come right back. Hi Miss Lady. If I come back there, do you want to come down? Or you look pretty cozy. Smalls. So you guys know Running Bear is officially the oldest cat on property. He has lived here for a very, very long time, his entire 24 years of life. Small girl. There isn't a gate right here to make it very easy to come in there. I was told that Flint was an absolute terror this morning with his flea medication, which was new. He generally will eat anything, him and Nabisco both, and they both were like, give us all the extra treats first. I'm glad Cyrus is such a good boy and he usually takes his very quickly and very easily because he's super food motivated. But in my heart, I kind of want to be like, you know, if you spit out the first couple pieces, you keep getting more food. So that's the trick that some of them know and some of them don't. So thank you very much for all the positive thoughts for Running Bear, for Moses, for Val and Winter. And it'll be interesting to see what you guys think of the lives now that I am on a totally different network provider. Everything looks the same on my end. You want to come down? Do you want to come visit? Yes. Show everyone your cute little fluffy butt. All right. I gotta walk all the way down to a gate though. Sweetie pie. Hi, sweetie pie. Extreme close up on that tail. Extreme close up. Yeah, I didn't get a new phone. I just got the new network provider. So this is still just the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Same phone I've been using for the last few months. You should turn around and show everyone those gorgeous eyes. The most gorgeous bobcat eyes. They're like Khalid's eyes, only in a bobcat. She's gonna mark her toy over there. I hear you purring all the way over there. All the way over there. Something must have come through here and rubbed all over the palmetto leaves last night. Her and Cyrus both. Time for some water.
The car at the front gate is for me, and I am on my way to let them in. Thank you.
That is Gail. Gail has a solar power crew coming out to service all of the solar panels that are around property. You've probably, if you've ever been here on a tour, you've definitely seen the one by Tiger Lake that helps run all of the Tiger pools. And then there's one out at the party house, which is where my office is.
All right, sassy lady. Go check on that Momo.
If there's nobody at Running Bear trying to get him to eat, then I will pop over there and say hello to him.
You gonna follow me? You gonna follow me over here? She's like, probably not.
Weird stalker boys over there. Of course, he's actually not. This is where Frankie's usually hanging out in the morning.
Oh, here you are. Here's that boy. Hi, cutie. Hi. Meow. Meow, meow. Frankie Bobcat. You were laying on your rocks, weren't ya? It's a very good hiding spot. That's a very, very good hiding spot, sir.
It's the official Bobcat greeting. Not all of them do that to me, but the ones that do instantly steal my heart. Ever since I was told that that means that they trust you and that they love you, I was like, okay, the feelings are mutual. Moses right there, so we're gonna go say hi to him. Right now we are just monitoring Moses and making sure that we don't see anything different. And the limp is already gone, or at least significantly better from yesterday, so it might have just been a little fluke occurrence. Oh, hi!
Hi, buddy. I didn't want you to get up and go anywhere. Hi, Momo. That stunning boy. Look at that stunning boy. Yeah, you look good. Hi, handsome. Everybody's so drooly this morning. Those icky flea meds. You gotta drink lots of water after that, huh? Cute boy. My cute boy. You're so handsome. Did you just like swap Bailey or something? Is that what happened?
always walks a little stiff in his back end because he did actually have a cancerous mass removed from one of his back feet. So he only has, it almost looks like a hoof more than a foot. Gonna go get some more water. It's just a Brevecto pill that goes in their diet once every 3 months. Bailey's in our tunnel over here.
Hi, sweetheart. There's Miss Bailey.
Kind of wonder if it was when she was being gatekeeper and he tried to get past her and she bit him or something. You just never know. Bailey is such a sun worshiper. You will pretty much always find her in her overhead tunnel. So right now Moses is just over in these 2 bubbles so that we can monitor him. So
My kiddo. It's not food, it's just a camera, which I know is not that fun. Not that fun. Looking a little stiff.
Kathy, I am not totally sure how long the conservation game is going to be available for free on YouTube, but I am literally begging all of you to please go watch it. There's zero excuse not to. I understand a lot of people get very upset when it comes to animal abuse, and rightfully so, but Michael Weber literally made it so that he got the point across as to how horrible some of the stuff is that's being done, but it's not as graphic as other documentaries you might have seen in the past that have like totally traumatized you in that way. So please, 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 there's really no excuse not to watch it now. It's free, it's on YouTube. I don't know how long that will be available, so I wouldn't hesitate on it. And I would share it with just anybody that you can get to watch it. And if you're from Ohio, you should be demanding of yourself to watch that. It's riveting.
Hi. All right, I gotta sneak back by you. All right, one more view of the cutest little face. Look at that cute Momo. So cute. All right.
I do not see anybody at Running Bear, so let's go over and see if we can spot him. It's at Big Cat Movie. If you're on Instagram, you can find the conservation game on Facebook. All of those have the link to the free viewing. Yes, you're right, Susanna is unfortunately not available outside of the US, but I'm definitely speaking to our US and Ohio specific viewers. There's just really no excuse not to watch it. Especially if you took the time to watch the trash that was Tiger King.
Oh, there he is. Just sleeping in his den.
My understanding is that Running Bear came out and took his morning supplement. Then he went back in his den and got cozy and went to sleep and just didn't want to come out for breakfast. So that's not been super uncommon though. Like I said, he's been around for 24 years. He probably knew yesterday that today would be Flea Med Day. He's probably got a hidden calendar somewhere. But I would love for you guys to send him some good vibes. I would imagine that sooner than later he'll be having a vet exam so that we can see if there's anything going on there.
cozy Mr. Bear.
Running Bear came to us as part of he came to exist because of the very original rescues back in the 90s when Carol was shutting down fur farms and rescuing bobcats and Canada lynx and Siberian lynx and all different kinds of lynx from fur farms in the US. And Running Bear was actually a result of that. He's our last remaining cat that was actually born here on property. We stopped breeding in the late 90s, early 2000s when we realized, thanks to the internet and just having worldly connections, that there is no conservation value to breeding these animals for life in cages. They can't be returned to the wild, and you're essentially breeding them for life in prison. So we effectively stopped all breeding, and Mr. Running Bear is one of the very last. End of an era. He actually lived with another bobcat for 20 years named Little White Dove, and they were my two very first operant cats. So I was assigned a Running Bear and Little White Dove. Smalls and Nabisco were all my very first operant conditioning cats, and it just flourished from there. And I am just obsessed with that program, and then because of Tiger Lily and cats like Running Bear, that's how I got so heavily involved in the grooming program here as well.
So thank you guys for sending all your good vibes, donations, and helping out in the comments when people have questions about what they're seeing here. And this is, again, Mr. Running Bear. Oh, where are we wiggling?
I don't want to make him come out, because if he comes out to me, I don't have any food for him, so we're gonna move along. He's starting to wake up a little bit, which means hopefully the next person he sees will have the food and we'll get him to eat. Let's go see where Ariel's been hanging out. Let's see how best to get to her. She's on her platform here. You guys know that she got herself locked out of this section for climbing this tree all the way to the roof. So until we find the time to build her some steps, she's just got these other handful of bubbles. She loves both platforms, but she has really enjoyed the tall staircase one that was specially built for perfection.
Hi, sweetheart. There's an aerial bob. She's like, nope, there's a shoulder of an aerial bob. I doubt I can show you from this angle. Just a foot.
She is the master of disguises, you guys. Here, wait, maybe I can come back on this side. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Miss Ariel. Such an angel.
Gina, the documentary we've been talking about is called The Conservation Game. It's directed by Mike Weber, and it's brilliant. Tasha, yes, Big Cat Rescue does have a TikTok page. Unfortunately, for quite some time, it had been a little neglected. I'm always already filming for Facebook or Instagram, and so it's really hard for me to get the vertical footage for something like that. And luckily, Miss Lauren, one of our other staff members, has stepped in to start adding more and more to that. So it was mainly Carol when she had time. So yes, you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, obviously Facebook. actually have two YouTube channels. Our main channel is at bigcattv.com. Our secondary channel is at dailybigcat.com. And Deb and I were discussing, I know I always push you guys to rewatch the lives at dailybigcat.com because they show up in order. And you can be notified that there's a new one that day, whereas I know in Facebook feeds, stuff gets lost or never even shown to you. And then you'll stumble across a live that was like weeks ago instead of the very newest one. But I really do encourage you guys to just go to our main page, make sure you refresh the browser, and then look for the very newest lives and try to rewatch them on Facebook. You'll also get to see how the comments were going on Facebook versus all of that disappears for YouTube. And it could really help improve our numbers and our viewership on Facebook. I also share every single live that I do onto my Big Cat Rescue Brittany Mira public page.
Are you in there? I don't think you're in there. Looking for a Loki.
Or what you guys could really do is share them to your own feed and then go back and rewatch them there later. We've really got to work on getting our viewer numbers back up on Facebook. We used to have, oh, I walked right by you. We used to have so many views. Hi, kiddo. How am I going to show you? Oh, no.
All right, hold on. Let's see. With the wire. Woo. Now I'm too zoomed in. There we go. Here's a Loki. Hi, cutie pie. Hi, cutie pie.
So of course, we still want you to subscribe to our YouTube channels, but if you can also watch the videos on Facebook, that would be amazing.
Mr. Loki.
Loki's a hybrid, so he's been man-made by somebody breeding a domestic cat with an exotic cat, hoping to have a very exotic looking cat with a very domestic demeanor. And that is not usually the case.
You are so hard to see in a 2x4, buddy. But you're so cute. That Loki is so cute. Cutest little face. Look at that little white chinny. Look at that little white chinny. I know, I don't want to make you run away. You look so cozy, so I'm the one that's gonna run away. I'm the one that's gonna go. Well, since we're over here, let's see if we have a missus. We do, and I think, let's go this way. I don't want to walk back by Loki and freak him out again. I think she's in her tree. For anyone asking about Mouser, who moved back outside this week, I showed him, was it yesterday? What's today? Thursday? Wednesday? Yeah, I think I showed him yesterday. Oh, perfect. Here's a Mrs. This is Mrs. Claus. Miss. If you guys ever want to know the backstories of any of the cats that live here at Big Cat Rescue, you can do that on our website, bigcatrescue.org/cat-bio. Uh-oh, she's starting to hear the cleaners. Starting to hear those cleaners.
Does Mrs. Claus miss Beecher? Oh, I highly doubt it. I think she thought he was interesting, but she's very independent.
Very independent. Plus, she still has Loki.
Yeah, Mouser's doing great, so you guys can rewatch him from yesterday's live. He's having a good time outside. Just in time for it to be nice and warm again.
It is just so
hard to show these cats in 2x4, but when you guys don't see them that often, then you guys don't tend to sponsor them. So, and Mrs. Claus is, unfortunately, her and Flint are two of the cats that entered our Bobcat rehab program that were unfortunately deemed non-releasable, both for medical issues. We have currently 7 Bobcats in our rehab program, all of which, every single one of them, came in with some kind of medical issue. I think besides Birdie. Birdie might have been the most straightforward rescue that we currently have. Before her, it was Nakoa. He had basically a little injured paw that healed in like the first couple of weeks, and we just made sure that he could hunt, and then he went free. So we certainly always want to make sure that the cats get to go back to their birth-given right of living life and freedom. But unfortunately, sometimes that's not the case, and at least these guys hit the lottery coming to Big Cat Rescue. Because of donors like you guys are always sponsoring them. You donate on the lives where we feature them during their medical procedures. You guys are why we can go above and beyond, giving them the best possible care, and we vow to care for them for the rest of their life. So if they come here, they will stay here. No getting passed around. Let's see, what time is it? Let's go see if the golden boy is in a good spot to see him, and then that's where we will wrap it up. At least you guys will have gotten to see Loki and Tut. Miss Ariel and Mrs. Claus are very elusive, so score on seeing both of them. Den. So thank you very much to everybody sharing, helping out in the comments, posting links. Please make sure you don't just like each other's comments, but that you love them. All of those things send out a signal to Facebook, alerting them that you guys love what you're seeing, and then that helps us reach new people. Here's a Tut-Tut. King Tut's another Savannah, or a hybrid cat here. Thank you, Donna, for the donation, and thank you, Cassie, for letting me know that Donna donated, because I still don't see that. Tut is doing what I wish I could do for the rest of the day, and that is just bask in the sun. So it was brought to our attention as staff members that because of the pandemic, a lot of us accumulated years worth of our vacation time that we never really used because you couldn't go anywhere. So with that being said, I am using some of that time. So this Sunday and at least one Sunday in March, I will be trying to take a day off to use up some of that time and reset a little bit better. So in case you are wondering, I myself won't have a live this Sunday. I'm not sure if the girls are here to do the Saturday one or not, or if Lisa's here on Sunday, but hopefully you guys will still have some other lives. And then next week should be busy as far as potentially Val Bobcat having a procedure, as well as some of our cats moving around. If their enclosures get all spiffied up over the weekend, might be time to be switching some cats around. Also, Mouser and Beecher both have eBay auctions that are live right now, and there's a couple more days left on those. So if you haven't checked them out yet, please do. And also, believe it or not, there are 4 days left of February. So if you guys haven't sponsored cats in February, in order to be entered into our sponsorship drawing that we are now doing at the end of each month, so you can win something for free from here, you guys can do that at bigcatrescue.biz. Please go stock up on summer Bobcat and autumn Bobcat new merchandise. Also there, and our spring store, bigcatrescue.org/tees, T-E-E-S. And I thank you guys so much. I adore all of you for helping me out in the comments, and everybody who joins me every single day that I am here to do a live. We have bored King Tut to death, so if you guys missed any of this, please rewatch it when it posts automatically right here on our Facebook page and also at dailybigcat.com. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.